Alrighty, you fellow Deathbats and Lady Deathbats. My name is Sinister Jay, and welcome into Deathbat Nation. Now, if you're wondering what this channel is going to be about, I'll tell you what this channel is going to be about. It's going to be about this. So I'm a fan of metal and punk, but I am also a fan of certain types of nerd culture. So I'm going to be making this a channel that's going to be very outspoken, so I'm going to piss some of you off out there. I'm not going to lie about that. But it's going to be a channel based around the punk and metal side of nerd culture. It's pretty much what I'm going to go for here. I love video games. I'm going to talk about that here. I love music. I'm going to talk about that here. I will get into talking about the stupidity in the film industry, and if I watch movies, I will talk about them here. But I'm gonna be more based around you're gonna see probably a lot of music here because I'm big into music, but I'm trying to maintain my roots, which is also nerd culture. So I'm gonna be going over some of that. Now, all in all, I know this channel is going to be a very outspoken channel, so don't expect, if you're coming in here with no backbone, you're going to want to leave. I've done that in a lot of my other channels. I have other channels out there, but I'm not going to really specify those channels. But I want you guys out there to know I've had a lot of channels fail because I'm a very outspoken person and people don't like what I have to say sometimes. So I'm going to hide my face and say what I need to say behind a deathbat. In case you haven't noticed, I'm a big fan of Avenged Sevenfold, and even listening to their lyrics, they are very, very outspoken group and band. So that's what I referenced this around. But if you're curious about what bands I really like, I like Avenged Sevenfold. I do like Good Charlotte. I like a lot of 80s metal, hair metal. I like a lot of newer metal. And for gaming, we'll be talking about you'll see a lot of Zelda pop up here. You will see a lot of Nintendo stuff, related stuff on here, and you're gonna see a lot of video game news. So what it's gonna consist of is there's gonna be things I'm gonna poke fun of that is gonna push people away from this channel, and I'm already aware of that. But you guys need to understand, again, this is no channel built for bitches. It's a channel built for me to express myself and my hardcore side of things without having my face on the internet. And trust me, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you stick around. But if not, hey, kick rocks. But anyway, I think that about sums up what the channel is about. It was a very small intro. But I think I'm gonna start, putting more topics on this channel. I was trying to debate when I built this channel as to what it's going to be about, and we already know now what it's going to be about. So from here on out, you're going to see me pull up news articles, poking fun at things, and it might even just piss you off, and you might want to leave. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, rock on, and take it easy.